All right, so for section 6.4, we are going to learn how to find the determinant. So the determinant of a matrix is a number that can be used to find different properties of the matrix itself or of the system of equations that it represents, which we talked a little bit about that in 6.1. But you can only find the determinant of a square matrix. So like a 2x2 or a 3x3, and those are going to be the ones we'll primarily work with. So when we're finding a determinant, we use bars instead of brackets. So let's say we want to find the determinant of this 2x2 matrix. So we're going to multiply down the main diagonal, so like 1 times 4. And then we're going to go the opposite way, so 3 times 2. And then we're going to subtract those numbers. So 4 minus 6, so our determinant here would be -2. Right, so your main diagonal, which starts at the top left corner and goes down, always is going to be your first number. Right, so the 2x2s are that straightforward. So multiply down the main, down the minor or anti-diagonal, either one, and then get those two numbers and always subtract them. So if you get a number that is not 0, then that means this matrix will have an inverse. So we'll learn how to find the inverse later, but so if it's not 0, it will have an inverse. If it's 0, if your determinant would work out to be 0, that's okay. It just means that that matrix does not have an inverse. So your homework will ask you some questions like that. Okay, so now let's find the determinant of a 3x3 matrix. All right, so let's think about this one for just a second. I'm trying to even this out. So if we do like we did the last one, if we just multiply down the main diagonal and the other, we're leaving out these other numbers. So we have to do an extra step here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my first two columns over. So I'm going to rewrite 4, 4, 2, and 7, -3, 0. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply down the diagonals. So this, and this. So 4 times -3 times 5 plus 7 times -2 times 2 plus -1 times 4 times 0. So all of those going in the same direction, we're going to add. Then we're going to go the opposite way. So we're going to start in our bottom left corner and do these 3. So we get 2 times -3 times -1 plus 0 times -2 times 4 plus 5 times 4 times 7. So we get -60 plus, or sorry, minus 28, I should say, because it's a -28. And then a 0. So that's going to be -88 here. And here we get 6, 0, and 140. So here we get a 146. So then you're going to do the red number minus the blue number, just like we did in the first one. So you get a determinant of -58. Wait. Oh my gosh. No, you don't. They're both negative. -234. See, guys, even the math teacher messes up sometimes. So you get negative 234 for your determinant. Right, so these are fairly straightforward. I don't think you guys should have any issues with these. Your assignment for this section is page 298, 1 through 22. Right, so this does need uploaded to LMS when you're finished. Choir kids, I know some of you are going to be gone, but please try and get it uploaded as soon as possible. Right, I really think most of you should be able to finish this up in class today. So please get it uploaded under Thursday on LMS.